So I'm going to talk about why a P ratio of 1 in this video is of tremendous value as a whole for your investing journey and why Mohnish is a massive fan of it. Now, he mentions hidden P ratios of 1, so it doesn't have to strictly be a P ratio of 1. It could be a P ratio of 3, but it's got secured contracts, which is something he's a big fan of, which sort of guarantee their net income for the future. Because it's highly unlikely you're going to find a P ratio of 1 with absolutely nothing wrong with it, no hair on it whatsoever. There is often a reason why it's down there, and it's for you to decipher as to what is that reason and whether it's acceptable or not. But P of 3s with sort of contracted revenues are a really good one to come by. They aren't the most common, but there are certain industries which do that. There's, for example, some steel companies may do that. Some tanker businesses have sort of contracts they take on for multiple years and so forth. This sort of limits your downside risk, because if the company can make its market cap back in net income the very next year, I mean, in terms of a risk, you're massively mitigating risk, and additionally, there will be upside on that, because you highly likely is, assuming the balance sheet's okay, you will have upside just in terms of the assets minus liabilities. The company could do massive share buybacks, so even if it's ignored by the market, that might actually be a good thing for you as a shareholder, because if the business then proceeds to do 10%, 15% buybacks per year, that will be huge on your stock price, considering that lots of shareholders will continue to hold it. Even if they don't do that, dividends or just simply piling up the assets over the years, there will be a tipping point when it's so extreme like that. That's something to take into account. That's sort of why I like the P ratios of 1. But what I do recommend is he doesn't sort of mention some of the risks that come with the P ratio of 1, and I do recommend watching the video to sort of learn about what are the hidden risks with this hidden P ratio of 1, and there's a lot of traps which investors may fall for. Of course, this is only entertainment and educational purposes only.